Hey guys, welcome back to Fix It Phillip. Thanks for watching. Today we have a 95 BMW 525i, 294,656 miles. We did plugs on it yesterday. Noticed that there was oil getting into the spark plug tubes, so we ordered up a valve cover gasket. So today we're changing out the valve cover gasket. Alright, so this is a 525i. If yours has little covers here, you just pop them off with a screwdriver. These are missing already. You have two 10mm nuts in here. Take off this cover. This one's broken already. Take the oil cap off. This cover will come off. We got our 6 coils here. You just push up on these metal tabs, pull the wires out. We're gonna have to take this cover off too, because it overlaps the 10mm bolts and a little bit of the valve cover. And all the coils just have these 10mm nuts. Zap these all off. This nut right here also holds down this ground wire on top, so make sure you put that back when we finish the job. So there should not be any oil inside of these spark plug tubes. So if you have oil in there, definitely got to change the valve cover gasket. Because if oil builds up in there, it can actually fill up, short out a coil, or could have a bad connection from the coil to the spark plug. So this valve cover gasket is leaking from 2 spots, the outer edge here, and it was also leaking into the spark plug tubes themselves. So yesterday when I did the plugs, a lot of these spark plug tubes were already filled up with oil, so I got all that cleaned out, changed the plugs, and now we're gonna do the valve cover gasket. Okay, we got 2 rubber hoses here running to the valve cover. We gotta pop these off. And then we just have a bunch of 10mm bolts that we gotta take off to remove the valve cover. Little ground wire. There's a little 8mm nut here. We gotta take that off first, then we can take off the bolt. Okay, so we got all the bolts out, so now we can carefully pull it up. Here's the old gasket here. Okay, here's the spark plug tube seal grommets here. And here's the new gasket. And for the spark plug tube seals, here's the old one. So I'm just going to use a razor blade, and we're going to clean off the whole valve cover mating surface for the valve cover gasket. Okay, so I got this all smoothed out. All the mating surfaces on the outside, and for the spark plug tubes, so just clean it up in the parts washer. Going to clean off the top of the cylinder head where the gasket goes. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple spots like here in the front where the timing cover meets the front of the cylinder head, where usually there's silicone, so you want to clean that off. Then I usually just put a little bit of a dab of silicone back on there right before we put the valve cover on. Same for the back here. There's these two half moon cuts. Get all the silicone out of there too. Make sure it's all clean. Trying to get it inside the motor. I'm gonna put some of this ultra black oil resistant silicone on these little half moons here. Just a little film of it. Just to make sure we have a good seal. And over here at the seams where the timing cover connects to the cylinder head. Put the new gasket on. Okay guys, that's it for the valve cover gasket on this. Pretty easy job to do. It's a pretty quick video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below. And remember, with FixItPhillip, you can fix it. I'll see you next time.